My name is Samantha Martins, and for over 20 years, I was suffering with a wound of depression caused by childhood problems. All my childhood problems all began when I was in nursery school because when I was 3 months old, I had a cyst on my lip and I had to undergo a surgery. And after that, it left a scar on my lip. My father, he was never present in my life. He abandoned me when I was born. So all of that together, the other students, they would bully me, call me names, and always insult me. Oh, you don't have a father, and all of that. So my mom was always there, playing the mother and father role inside of my life. So this continued in primary school. Then it went to secondary as well. But when I was in secondary school, my mom, she actually got remarried to someone else, so I had a stepfather. My stepfather, he would constantly drink, and sometimes, he would smoke, and the two of them would get into a lot of unnecessary arguments. I sometimes just want to run away from home because it was too much. It was just too much for me. I then get into a relationship, and that relationship, it was all nice at first, but then I got pregnant at the age of 23 with my daughter. Then my partner, he actually changed. He started becoming emotionally abusive, then physically abusive. Then if I tried to go to my mom for advice or anyone, they were of no example to give me any advice because they were worse. After giving birth to my daughter, I gained a lot of weight, and because of that, my partner, he used to insult me, tell me, oh, you get so fat and all of this, you don't look good anymore. So when I never used to want to look at myself in the mirror because, I already just thinking that, oh, I'm not as beautiful as I used to be, I'm ugly. I probably still haven't changed any much from what I was going through when I was in nursery school. So I was very, very depressed, so sad, so broken within. So I tried committing suicide so many times that I cannot count them. So I tried cutting myself. Then I used to try taking expired pills, also expired foods, because I say once I consume that, just little by little, gradually, it will just poison me and I'll just die. I'll just die, and that would be the end of everything because nobody cares about me, and I don't have no one that I can really express myself to. I had already started taking these pills, but then I always look at my daughter because I always think about, if I die, who's gonna take care of her? No one can take care of her like I do. No one can love her like I do. I just stop. I just hear this voice saying, no, don't do this. Don't do this. A friend of mine invited me to the Universal Church, and I started coming with her on Fridays. And the first Friday that I came, when I received the prayer, I felt really good. I went home and I slept peacefully. So I started coming every Friday with her, and I started seeing changes inside of because I wasn't getting the spiritual attacks anymore. And then I joined in the chain of prayer, and I started fighting for the depression and the spiritual attack. So first, the spiritual attack stopped. Then I got set free from the depression. And then I heard from the pastor that the only thing that can make you really happy is the Holy Spirit. So then I learned that I had to give up everything that was wrong. I had to learn to forgive. I had to let go of the past. And I start obeying, doing everything that the pastor, because that's what I want. I wanted to feel happy. I want that joy, because that's something I never had inside of my life. I never had peace. I never knew what was peace, love, joy, nothing. And I started praying more. I pray at 12, I pray at 3, I pray at 6, I come for every service. I did everything that I am supposed to do to receive the Holy Spirit. I surrender my entire life. I did everything. And then I got baptized with the Holy Spirit. It was a Sunday morning. And, I poured myself out. I told God that, what, that I give up everything of the world, because I realized that only you can make me happy. And if I have to give up everything, whether family, daughter, job, whatever it is, I would give up everything to have your spirit. So the Samantha today that you see, I'm no longer depressed. I'm always happy. I can now, I make others around me very happy. So today I have peace, I have love, I have joy, and now I can be able to help others that are going through the same that I went through. And it's a joy to be able to do so.